Welcome back. You're watching Newsx. I'm Udar Pratap Singh. The Baloch Liberation Army has released a video purportedly showing 7 Pakistani army personnel it claims to have captured recently, directly challenging reported denials by the Pakistani military establishment that the men are its soldiers. The new footage, which appears to show the alleged soldiers kneeling on the ground in rugged terrain with armed men standing beside them, has emerged with just 3 days remaining before the February 22nd deadline set by the group for a proposed prisoner exchange. The BLA has warned that the detainees could face execution if negotiations do not take place within that period. The Pakistani army officials have reportedly claimed that no soldiers were missing or in militant custody, contradicting visuals circulating online. Challenging this stance, the detainees displayed their official service cards and national identity documents on camera, claiming they were formally recruited, issued identification and deployed by the army. One of the soldiers, identified as Mohammed Shahram, a sepoy, crying and questioning the military's denial. How can the army say we're not theirs? The detained men appealed to the Pakistan military leadership and government authorities, urging them to accept the BLA's demand for prisoner exchange involving Baloch prisoners or detainees. They also called on officials to negotiate and meet the group's demands so they can be released and return home safely. This is not the first time Pakistan has abandoned its own. Pakistan's military is repeating history by disowning its own soldiers once again. Karori Singh, foreign affairs expert, is live with us. Amar Musti Khan, senior journalist, is also joining us live. Ali Ashraf Rata, Pakistan foreign affairs expert, is joining us live. Major General Sudhakarji, geopolitical expert, also is now joining the broadcast. Let me make a start with you first, Karori Singh, on what you make of this flip-flop by Pakistan and what it really tells us about how they dishonor their own army and their own soldiers.
Yes, Uday, how it is unusual, that is the question. Unusual in the sense some kind of prisoner exchange or the army personnel in the custody of the in the army of the different country, some kind of a negotiating process takes place, then the prisoners exchange takes place. That is not unusual. Second thing, such things happen in the case of the intelligence networks, because if there are certain intelligence people, they have been caught by a different country, then the nations can deny that they are not our person. We have no connection with these persons. But in the armed forces, such thing is happening. That is the unusual. And the second unusual is within a single country it is happening. Because Baloch army is right at the moment is not a sovereign state's army. It is within the Pakistan. So these two things are unusual. And why this is unusual is it is the fundamental problem with Pakistan is Pakistan was created on the basis of religion, and religion can never be a basis of any nationhood. Only 2-3 countries are created on the basis of religion: Israel, Vatican, Saudi Arab. But that is the different case, because the religious sites are there in these countries. But in Pakistan, there is no such thing. And that is not the, once Pakistan has been created, it's an artificial identity. Pakistan has no cultural and linguistic identity at all, and even not the ethnic identity. So different communities brought together through a political process in 1947. And then the Pakistani governments, they did not try to accommodate the different pluralities, different identities. Instead, they tried to oppress these identities. So the accommodation process has not taken place. And not only the accommodation process, instead they try to exploit these communities, their resources, political oppression, and that is why Bangladesh has emerged. Similarly, now the Balochistan has a deeper identity, Baloch identity. So Pakistani government, successive governments, not one government, but successive government did not try to accommodate the Baloch identity and consider their genuine demands of the resources, their claim over the resources and the well-being of the people. And if such things have not taken place, naturally they started their movement initially for autonomy, and then now they are for the secession. So the Pakistani government's handling of the situation, its own situation, their problem lies. Now how to deal with denying army that the soldiers who are in the custody of the Baloch National Army are not our person. This is the double fault of the Pakistani forces. They
Yes.
should not deny. They must say these are the our person. But Baloch has no right because they should be accommodated. The process of dialogue must be started, and the exchange should take place. Large number of Baloch people, the BLA people, they are in the custody of
Yes.
Pakistani army.
Absolutely.
Pakistani
Amar Mashtukan, what do you make of this video? And, has there been any official response after this video went viral from the Pakistani army or the Pakistani state?
Namaskar. I will like to say that Pakistan is what is called a leptocracy, a state that is run on lies. And the DIG, the Director General of the Internal Services Public Relations, the army spokesperson, he is in denial. He says, no, our men are not in the custody of the BLA. So when they are in denial of such things, and they are saying that all this that is being shown online are all artificial intelligence, I can only question their intelligence. I feel very sorry for this state of Pakistan, which is a failed British project. Just like the honorable gentleman ahead of me said, it has got no roots, it has got no ideology. It was founded on the basis of hatred, religious, communal hatred. And it was a strange country, you see. The Prime Minister arrived in Karachi one day before the creation of the country. He had got nothing to do with whatever the land of Pakistan today exists. All were imported and they were from outside. It was a big tragedy. It was the creation of Pakistan was one of the white man's worst sins in the last century. Our women are being forcibly disappeared, the Baloch woman. Majabeen, Hani, Harunisa, Nasreen, Rahima, Hazra, Farzana, they are in the ISI dungeons. They are in ISI torture cells. Our very valuable women, the Baloch people, are a honor-based society. You know what, Udeji, I have to point out here, even today, the most number of honor killings take place in Balochistan. It's very unfortunate. I'm not going to defend that. But this is how the people think. For the people, the women are the most sacred and the most precious, honorable thing that they value. And these Punjabi generals, they don't understand our culture. They have forcibly disappeared these women, and they have, in arbitrary detention, they have kept the de facto Prime Minister of Balochistan, Dr. Marang Baloch, and her two closest colleagues, Gulzadi Baloch and Bibo Baloch. And these Punjabi generals are so arrogant. They are so arrogant. They are being pumped up by one of the worst, most corrupt presidents in US history, Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump is calling this guy very courageous, very brave, and God knows what. He's lionizing a terrorist general. As you know, this Asim Munir was 100% involved in the Pulwana attacks that took precious lives of Indians, and also in the Pahalgam attacks. And these white people, they have two standards. When it comes to their own thing, they will then cry. But when it comes to India, when it comes to the Baloch people, when it comes to Afghans, this Pakistan military is doing with all of us. They are doing this terrorism against all of us. You see, it's not just Baloch. They also go and do terrorism against the bigger neighbor like India, against Afghans. I really wish this state, the British failed project, should now be wrapped up. It's long past its historic utility. Thank you, sir.
Okay, let me take that to you. In fact, as well, Ali Ashraf Rata, to just talk us viewers through how this is a pattern. It's not just a one-off where Pakistan has denied, their army men have gone missing or their army men have been captured, but it seems to be a pattern. What then does it tell us about a nation if this is how it treats their army men?
First of all, I will respond to your first panelist who was actually claiming Pakistan being created on the religion basis. I think he is not aware about the historical facts, and he's trying to destroy those historical facts which been not read by him. Actually, Pakistan being created after a long struggle to be a single unit when the Hindu extremists didn't given the right to the Muslim community. Then Muslim thought about the Pakistan, and that nation thought, and this country being created. So this is the fact, and nobody can change this history, and history cannot be changed. And the second thing, the video that you are talking about, that is clearly it's a 21st century and a technology era where how you can claim an AI created video to be a real video. So I think it's really unfortunate to claim such things on a media without any clue and any truth in that. The second thing, I'll respond to Amar Khan for what he was saying about the missing persons. Yes, I am with the people who are innocent and they are missing. I am always I raise voice even for them. But the people who are BLA and TTP, according to the facts, these both are Indian assets deployed in Pakistan, and they are continuously terrorizing the nation. They are killing innocent people from Sindh, from Punjab, from even Baloch. He's
no, this is now peddling of lies. This is now peddling of lies, Ali, which we must intervene and stop. On a responsible platform, you cannot propagate complete mistruths. You have to back them up with facts. But Ali, let me come back to the question that I asked you at the beginning. Are these your soldiers in the video? Are these Pakistani army soldiers in the video or not?
No, these are not. They are AI generated soldiers.
What a joke! What a joke! Because this is something that's happened earlier as well. Pakistan, it seems, unfortunately, has no respect for its army men. And if a country does not have respect for its army men, what does that tell us about a country?
I'm not aware about what is your expertise on that, but I'm PhD in AI, dear Mister. I know what AI is. It's an AI generated video. I can give you detail on that, but I think it's not a topic. I want to answer in this short time to the other panelists and you as well. They were lying and you were not disturbing them, and now in my turn,
I'm intervening because you are merely making allegations without backing them up with facts. It's very convenient to say something is doctored, something is AI generated, but it's happened before as well. Before too, multiple times, whenever you have a war with India, or whenever something like Operation Sindoor happens, you propagate mistruths. So this is a pattern in Pakistan. It's nothing new. Major General Sudhakarji, what do you make of what Ali Rata has said on the broadcast? This brazen denial by Pakistan of this BLA video, and have their lies been caught by what we've seen in this video footage again?
If you will not accept the truth, then
Ali, I will come back to you. I will come back to you. Let's give everyone a chance. Let's give everyone a chance to speak. Let's give everyone a chance to speak. Major Sudhakarji, the floor is yours.
Good evening, Uday. Thank you for inviting me for your show. My compliments to very distinguished co-panelists, particularly from the Mr. Rata, Ashraf Rata from Pakistan. Wish him all the very best. And nobody is contesting anybody. Newsx or any other channel in India, we welcome our guests to give their perspective. If there is any element of truth in what they are saying, well, so be it. But as per my analysis, I have been a student of geopolitics, international relations. I have dealt with immediate neighborhood when I was in service. I keep constantly in touch. I may not be a PhD in artificial intelligence, but I am PhD in soldiering. So when a soldier joins the dots, what emerges is that Pakistan as a state has been surviving on the very doctrine of deniability. Right from the inception, the birth of Pakistan, this is my reading, so I don't want to, without meaning to contradict anybody, just allow me to give you a couple of points. When it came to 47, 48, or without diverting the main topic, when you come to the instrument of the accession, despite the standstill agreement, which Balochistan, the king of Kalat, as per I am a student of history also, king of Kalat at gunpoint in presence of Jinnah, he was made to sign a document while just couple of months back, 15th August 1947, he is the one who had announced to the world about independence status of Balochistan. They had two bicameral system of parliament. The people had actually exercised their mandate. They had gone in for electing their representatives, and they had a flag, national flag. And this happened 15th August 1947, and by 24th March, if I respect my memory, 1948, you find this thing going on to the constitutional integration. Balochistan was constitutionally integrated. It was declared, I suppose, on 30th. Formally, it was accepted as an integral part. So it goes. What am I trying to highlight? I'm trying to highlight is that despite all dots joining, which is indicative of a truth, the history cannot be altered, geography cannot be altered. You may change it once, twice. Look at Kargil, what happened? Despite the denial that Pakistan kept on saying that it is the Mujahids who are there in Kargil, who are contesting or fighting against the Indian army. And what happened ultimately? Their own chief, they have said it is the 8 NLI, Northern Light Infantry. It's a regular infantry battalion which was there. Similarly, if you look back, dissect each of the operations, 1965 or 71, in each of these, there have been instances, there have been anecdotes wherein Pakistan's denial of such truthful things has repeatedly been perpetuated, thereby reducing its credibility. Even though it may be, in the worst of circumstances, let's accept the hypothesis which is being shared by our friend from across. Let's say it is generated artificial intelligence. The regular nation states of the world today don't even have artificial intelligence. They haven't mastered. If by all chance, let's say, the Baloch Liberation Army has already adopted artificial intelligence, that means they deserve to get the nationhood. Let's for a change think about it, introspect all the aspects. Nobody wants to interfere in anybody's administration or jurisdiction, but here is something which is burning, which is taking Pakistan down the drain.
Absolutely.
It cannot actually reverse. It cannot, it cannot bounce back to its normalcy and law.
Okay. Let me. Yes. I do know that Ali. Obviously, you have your eyes on the AI summit, which India has so magnificently hosted, and I'm sure you will applaud India for that. But everything is not AI. Respond to Major Sudhakarji also. Who is Mohammad Shahram? Do you know? Mohammad Shahram.
Two things. Actually, there are two things which I would like to respond. I really appreciate the Indian market for AI and the technology. They are progressing. I really like that, and I love that. It's really appreciable. But the logic Major was telling, if BLA, a terrorist organization, is using AI, they deserve a state. That means I'm a PhD in AI and I should be a Prime Minister of India. So is it okay with you? No, that's not the logic. Actually, the nation is a different story, and it's a different logic, and it also.
Okay, I asked you a question about who is Mohammad Shahram. I asked you who is Mohammad Shahram. The individual in the video, the sepoy, who is crying and who is so upset that the Pakistani military that recruited him, that gave him his mission, is now not accepting it? Who is Mohammad Shera?
Actually, any name you will ask, it's Muhammad Aslam or Muhammad Akbar or Shahram or whatever. You can say anything and nobody.
So you mean he's a fictitious person?
Well, yes, it looked like it's a
Amar
fictitious
Mustika.
person. And one more thing, Major asked about how the Prince of Cloth been signed the agreement on gunpoint. That means it's not a Gujarat, Major, where you did the same. You actually forcefully inherit that state. We are
Amar
not like
Mustika.
that.
Amar Mustika.
Yeah.
Amar Mustika.
Thank you. You see, it is ridiculous. Whatever the gentleman from Pakistan is saying, extremely ridiculous. I appreciate the Major General Sudhakarji's views, but we Baloch don't believe in these artificial things. We are a genuine people. We are a genuine nation. We are going to become a genuine country. The state of Pakistan was artificial from the get-go. You can please show me one country in the world where the majority seceded from the federation. And it has happened in Pakistan. In 1971, their stupid ideology of two-nation theory was drowned in the Bay of Bengal. And that was one instance in world history, entire world history, where the major nationality, which were the Bengalis, they seceded from the federation. And now the area-wise largest people, the Baloch, we are going to secede. We are not going to tolerate their misrule of our holy land, of our seaports, of our resources. Did you watch how Shehbaz Sharif was, being slavish before Mr. Trump? He was calling Trump a savior of South Asia, when Trump is called the most corrupt president in US history, the most immoral. He is equating humans with apes. He is doing all kind of nonsensical things. And they are very proud that Trump is acknowledging them. Their intellect is very low. These guys' intellect is very low. I feel very sorry for them.
I will not personally.
No, please don't interrupt me. You guys have no
question. With respectfully, I want to ask a question. Do you know the history of Balochistan? What is Balochistan?
What do you know? What do you mean? No, you know it.
No, you don't know. You don't know the history of it.
What can I say now?
What is Balochistan? You know?
What is Balochistan?
When it created?
They don't even know how to call our nation. Udeji, our people are named Baloch.
That means you are laughing.
And the Prime Minister, this Form 47 Prime Minister, Form 47 Prime Minister calls us Balochi. Their Khwaja Asif Defense Minister calls us Balochi. And he's asking me if I know Balochi or not. Where does this cartoon come from?
Hello, Mr.
Are you a cartoon or what?
Hello, Mr. Sheth, what you are? You don't know the history of it. You are just barking on a channel.
No, please.
Without no fact. What is the history of
what can I say, Udeji?
Okay, no. Now let's not get personal. Let's not get personal. There has to be a certain decorum in a debate. There has to be a certain decorum in a debate. Unfortunately, I've run totally out of time on this discussion, so I'm going to have to thank you all there. My thanks.